Hello. So today I'm going to be going into how to make a homemade cat dispenser, a really cheap one, a do-it-yourself kind of thing. So the only things you're going to need are some kind of bottle. I chose a, let's see, I think it's a 1 liter, a 1.5 liter bottle, my apology, in this ice cream tub container. And I think it has, okay, so it's 665 grams. Doesn't really make a difference, but it'll hold 665 grams of food plus this liter. So the first thing you guys want to also get are how you're going to adhere the bottle to this container, because what we want is it to be basically set up like this, so that when the food comes out like that. I'm going to do it with a hot glue gun this time because I want to make it look a bit more nice, but you can do it with duct tape if you're in a pinch. That's what I did with the first three I made. You also need scissors. I'm using nail clippers because I guess they're nail clippers. I don't know what this is. They're scissors. They're very small and they're very sharp. So basically anything will do. The first thing you want to do is you're just going to remove the label. Cats don't need no product placement. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to cut the top off. So I basically want it to be even. So I'm just going to poke a hole and then let's see if I can get it in. Be careful with this because you don't want to hurt yourself. I'm just going to puncture it like so. Then I can just start cutting. So once I got a little bit of a cut in, let's see, got a little bit of a cut. I'm going to take my actual scissors and just go to town. Okay, now we got an opening for, of course, pick up your trash when you're done. You have an opening for where the food will go. The next part is you want to create the opening. I'm going to do it in a square shape, but I imagine you could do it in an oval or any shape or square if you want to be fancy. Star, anything. So I'm just going to punch a hole. Sorry, looking for a spot to punch the hole. I'm going to punch a hole near the bottom, so as far to the bottom as I think I can get it, so it's still going to be even. Then I'm just going to puncture it like that. I'm just going to cut into it. Now the next part I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up, because that's going to be incredibly important. Then the next thing, just insert the scissors, and I'm just going to widen the hole. So I made it, you guys will see in just a second. Now cutting up. I'm so bad at these do-it-yourselves, I'm sorry guys, but I hope this is helping. So I'm going to cut it up. Now I've got basically a flap. Now I'm just going to take the flap. Be careful not to cut yourself. You don't want the paper cut from a bottle. So I'm just going to cut across. Then I'm just going to finish it. Let's use these scissors. I recommend using these. These are really helpful, but if you don't have them, your regular scissors will do. It'll just take a little bit longer. That's all. So now I've got this hole here. See? I've removed about a square. It's kind of hard to see, but the next part I'm going to do is I'm just going to attach it here to the bottle. How I'm going to do this, let's see. Yeah, okay, so I'm just going to apply the hot glue like so, like so. Then I'm just going to attach it. Now I'm just going to fill in the gap just so I can make sure it stays. There. Now that'll harden and it should stay exactly put. Now for those of you who are duct taping, which is how I made the other dispensers, you're just going to pull the piece, and then you're just going to apply it basically like that around it, around the edge, and you're just going to attach it. In fact, I'll even do that. Might as well. Have hot glue and tape going. It'll be extra nice. Now, how you want to attach this tape to it is really up to you. You can make it as pretty as you want. You can make it as secure as you want. The cats aren't going to really tear it apart. They're not big enough. At least none of the cats I've ever run into. So then I'm just going to take another piece like this. And then I'm just going to make sure you know it's actually attached. I don't really have to because of the hot glue, but you know it can't hurt. Now what I'm going to do here, so I got like this lip here. What I found I can do is I can just tear it like a little bit, and then bam. I'll just wrap it under. It's a bit more secure, see? I'm just going to do that on the other side. You know, attach it, loop it, and I'm just going to tear it. And then bam, thing's done. We're not looking for pretty, we're looking for cheap and to make sure that the things outside are fed. Now I can take off the tape, makes no difference for what I've made. Because of the hot glue, it's going to stay attached. So now what I'm going to do next, I'm going to get cat food. Usually I just dump it in by hand, but this is my friend's room, so I don't want to, you know, make a giant mess. So the cup's just going to be flat. I just want to demonstrate to you guys how this thing works. See how it goes through the hole. It's just relying on gravity. That's all. Now, one thing I forgot to mention is when you're cutting this hole, you want to make sure it's at least as high as the top of the container, or it won't really come down. I usually go higher just to be safe. It makes no real difference. But it has to be above the lip of the lid of the container. Just going to move it closer so you guys can see better how it's operating. So now watch, I'm just going to move this, and as you can see, it kind of comes down a little. You see the better effect when it's full. Whoop, made a mess. Yeah, there's 3 cats in this thing. They'll eat it up. So okay, now that I've got the liter container, it's about a liter now, since I cut off the top. Watch how it works. So you see it's a self-repeating, self-feeding. As they eat, it'll fill itself up, which is what you guys want. And so just like this, I've found with 20 cats outside, they go through, that I know are there, there's probably more, they go through about a feeder a day. About this much food they'll go through in a day. So, this is how you make your self-filling cat feeder. I think all the supplies together, if you're using tape, it'll cost less than $1 to make. And then you got yourselves a food source for the animals outside, and you're actually doing some good. So I just want to thank you, and it saves you guys a lot of work, a lot of time, because I hated going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. This way I know the cats are fed for days at a time. So I just want to thank you guys for watching. It was my absolute pleasure to make this video, and I hope this and the other do-it-yourself video I made about the cat dispenser together will help you guys make one, so you guys can help feed the animals outside. So thanks for watching.